seemed like it would never come true. But I know I had to believe it was over the moon, into the stars. I saw rainbows and in my heart, but I never knew I was to be. It was my destiny. Cradled by the willow's hand, and all that I heard was it'll be okay now. I will now. I believe in the dream. I believe I will succeed if I only believe in my destiny. In my destiny. Bullied by friends, even most love in the end, but it was never meant to be. Thought I found what I was looking for alone, but I never knew the experience of life was coming for me. And I finally accepted my destiny. So I traveled through time, I traveled through space into my own embrace. The unknown was always me. I found faith in English for your dreams. Red ones never came, but I finally found my path. Killed the walls of the past, accepted my father at last. My mother was special too, and she answered the power in me. Told me that they loved me. I could come this destiny's where I'm gonna be. But I finally found my path. Killed the walls of the past, accepted my father at last. My mother was special too, and she answered the power in me. Told me that they loved me. I could come this destiny. Now I'm gonna be told my story's greatest that I know. Maybe one day you'll find me. I was lost for a long time, thought I would never escape the pain and hurt of my life, shining me a brilliant day when I found my perfect day. Today is my best day. Found my destiny. I felt like destiny. It's my destiny. Oh no, can't you see? Finally found what you love. Thank God from above. She came and heard me from my soul. So I see, I think I'm gonna break free of all these chains surrounding me. Taken by courage and a family that commanded trust by intuition. Now I know what was told. The future has, behold, I'm fine. Do you see me? Don't need their eyes of glaze. I know him for better days. Tomorrow's just the beginning of my destiny. My destiny. Truth be told, the end's not near. I've got way much to do. I think it's time I finally flew into the sky, into the arms of my loving gods. Oh, I'm serving you. Found my previous, found my path. I'm living my destiny at last. Can you feel me through underbolt, lightning bolts striking to the stars of above? Oh, and the story's just begun. My life has finally won. My destiny, I found the perfect me. Purpose found, expressing the truest part of me. I know in my Unseen whispers in the night, revealing secrets hidden from sight. With ancient wisdom I'll ignite the flames of truth burning so bright. Ethereal cards, they hold the key, unlocking mysteries, setting us free through swirling mist. The future I see, guiding souls like a river to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot unfold, let it explain the path that lies ahead with no refrain. Unseen whispers in the night, revealing secrets hidden from sight. With ancient wisdom I'll ignite the flames of truth burning so bright. Ethereal cards, they hold the key, unlocking mysteries, setting us free through swirling mist. The future I see, guiding souls like a river to the sea. Welcome to the unknown prophet's domain, where spirits dance and fortunes remain. Let the tarot unfold, let it explain the path that lies ahead with no refrain.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, my camera just decided to freak out on me, so give me a second. I gotta fix this shit. Gosh darn it, where the heck? That's not good. Why is my camera not working? Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get my camera to work here. What the heck happened here? Jesus Christ. Okay, fine. Remove. Yes. Okay, add back in. Video. Capture device. Face cam. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Okay, that one works. Okay. This one works over here. Okay. Wow. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. I don't know what's going on. This is not good. Ah, fucking Christ. I can't believe this shit is happening now. I should have tested my damn camera beforehand. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's try this one here. Okay, I have to go test out my going to my settings, guys. I'm sorry about that. Um, come on now. Why is my camera not working? I thank you guys for being patient with me. I'm really trying to get this fixed real fast. Uh, dang it. Okay, I don't know how that happened. All right, let's see here if I got it fixed now. Yay! All right, guys, thank you very much for your patience. I don't know how I did that, but I accidentally disabled one of my cameras. Anyway, guys, hello everybody. My name is Joshua Bleasy. I am the Unknown Prophet. Let me turn some things down here so we get a little bit less light source involved here. Okay, there we go. All right, now, hello everybody. My name is Joshua Bleasy. I am the Unknown Prophet of Twitch. Welcome to my birthday celebration. Thank you all for coming in and hopping in line. We are going to be having a very, very cool readings today. And as soon as I get my card camera to work now, I swear to gosh.
It is.
Okay, now we got that working. Got this camera working. Got this camera working. Got the sign camera working. All right, guys. So here's how it's going to work today, guys. I'm going pure intuitive, guys. If you guys want to give me your numbers, you can give me your numbers as always. For anyone who is new here, this is my custom-made, homemade deck, the 5 Paths Tarot, the one with all the colors on it. This is my primary deck for tarot readings. I custom designed this deck to help me divine the best possible path for myself at the time, but then I have turned it into a magical lesson, and a lesson that has taught me how to find choice and change in my life and to overcome all the obstacles that I have overcome and learned. Now this is going to be your choice if you would like to use this deck, or you can use my Sacred Circle deck. Now the differences are this. This is going to be more for if you guys want to know more about your path and what your destiny is at. This one's more for more of an intuitive kind of a pull. There won't be numbers for this one. And we also have my God deck as well. So if you want some advice from your goddess or gods, here's advice from the God decks. And my magical fairies have come to help you learn about your magic and your freedom again. So that's what these guys are all about. We're going, like I said, pure intuitive mode. I am on fire. I've been on fire for a while, guys. So and we do have do that. And then what we'll have you do, Cool Cat, is we'll have you pick one of these cards here, and I'll do a shuffle for you, and then we'll also do a tarot reading for you as well. So here's how it works here, Cool Cat. I'm going to use this God deck to help you with that as well. Now here's what I want you to do. Choose your numbers. Please tell me 1 through 10 how many times you want me to shuffle my 5 Paths Tarot deck for you. Then choose a number 1 through 52, and that's where the answers you seek will be in my deck. And your gods will come along to help with all of those things. So as I like to do, I always do a cleansing shuffle. So as I do start my cleansing shuffle for this deck here, and just getting these in the right spot for you. So give me one moment here. They like that. And now your God deck too. Now I'm just going to shuffle until one of these decks cards fall out for you. So one of these cards will fall out for you, and then that will be your answer. So I'm just letting this intuitively shuffle until that happens. So the first card says you said 1, so the first card is your answer. All right. Up, here we go. And there we go. Here's your God answer. All right. So this is for your goddess and God Cancer. So what did you get? You got focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will hit your mark. Today is the day you start towards your destiny. Today is the day you choose your fate. Today is the day that you have chosen something that you've been waiting to accomplish for a very long time, my friend. So with that, let's get your numbers in. 1 through 10, 1 through 52, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this focused intention thingy. All right. So give me your numbers. And if you have a question you want me to answer, please let me know what that question is. Just make it so I can understand it. That's all I ask every last one of you. So whenever you're ready, give me your numbers and your question. There you go. I can hear me in the background somewhere. Oh. There we go. All right. Okay, I can do that. Please throw me your numbers, as I like to say. You said 1, right? 1 and 1? Still 1 and 1? One shuffle, first card? Okay, just wanted to make sure I kind of... So they're in the right spot for you, so here is your 1 shuffle. 1. And now, the first card in. And you want to know about what you want to know what job is going to be suitable for you coming in the future, okay? And I want you to understand something there, cool, that where you're at right now is the point of decision for you. You've got 3 different things that you're thinking about doing. One is kind of graphic-y, arty. One is kind of like a more of a detailed in the back kind of things, like some programming kind of stuff. And then the other thing is kind of something completely out of your wheelhouse, which is maybe learning how to do like a trade, like a construction trade, a plumbing trade, something to work with your hands, because you haven't had a lot of opportunity to do things with your hands and stuff like that in your life. Am I on track so far? And am I on point? Please let me know. You actually have no idea. Well, I want you to think about some of the things where like I said, like you have this, if you look back into some of the things that you used to love to do when you were growing up, that childlike of creation, that artist person in you, that I like to draw, I like to create something, I like to put in something into form. I see something in my head, I want to make someone look at it and see what I saw in my head. So you have that very creative big impulse within you. So you've been trying to find out what that creative outlet is, though, because you have yet to experience a couple of things that you need to go experience, which is trial and error for you a lot of the times. A lot of the times what I'm seeing for you is that you want to have that like I said, that technical background where you are using your intellectual side, because you do have a very good intellectual side, but you also want to do it through feelings and emotions, also empowering you to be even more creative. So tying that all into some of your talents as you were growing up as a kid, and learning what to understand what your own image, what your image of the world is, and putting it out there into the world. Now, whether it's art or whether it's creation of building something or making something happen in your life, it's all been about you understanding that what you are trying to understand is this what makes me feel the important purpose I've been waiting to feel? So ask yourself, what is the one thing you keep being drawn back to time and time again? What is the one thing that seems to bring you the most happiness, the most contenting feeling? This is probably your clue of the thing you should be doing with your life, because I don't know completely everything, and you are still a person of free will, you have yet to choose your destiny. That means you have a blank check, my friend. And blank check means if you decided you wanted to become a rock star, you could literally become a rock star. If you want to become an attorney, if you want to become a judge, hell, if someday you want to be president of the fucking United States of America, I could so fucking see it. But you'd have to really want something really, really badly. That's the key, is your whole thing is about learning how to believe in yourself and believe in that your power and believe in what you could do with it for the benefit of good people, for people. You're not doing it for yourself, you're not doing it for mom and dad, you're doing it for betterment of all. And that's what I see you doing a lot in your future there, you know. And what you're doing right now is you're looking at the world in two different kind of views. You have this postage stamp of an image of what you think you can become, but you have yet to discover some things that you just have to get back into understanding. How does this make me connect me back to what my past told me I wanted to do? And also, I like to ask myself, what did I want to be when I was that 5-year-old kid who just wanted to go be whatever that was? You know, I wanted to be a lot of different things. I wanted to be a teacher. I wanted to be I wanted to be a priest. I wanted to be someone who could create beautiful artworks. And I've done every last thing that I've ever said to myself. But it was my intention that is what set my tone. So you get to write that blank check, my friend. And right now, what you're doing is looking not into the abyss of the unknown, but the unknown possibilities you have yet to be written. So ask yourself, what is it I truly do want myself to be saying at the end of my days when I finally draw my last breath? What do I want to leave behind? And that will probably most likely be your key. And your whole life has been about learning how to look past the darkness of it all and see the intent creation that you will make. So whether you do that through carpentry, or you do that through art, or you do that through drawing or graphic art design or virtual reality worlds or something like that, it kind of draws back to all of those things you love to do as that young person again. So learning how to do that is where you're at right now, is learning to distinguish between what is going to be in real life, what I can actually do because of what I know, and what do I have yet to learn versus what I have yet to experience. So you bring all of that together, and then you do what you're starting to do now, which is giving back to yourself that which you need. So you are not looking for a sugar cookie fix to life anymore. You are looking for that which will actually help fulfill that purpose. So on your journey towards trying to find that purpose, give yourself some time to go experience life a little bit. Go out there and experience a different group you never thought you could be around. Go to someone you don't agree with and try to understand them. Try to understand it in a way that can open your world in a new, different view. Challenge yourself like you always said and promised yourself that you would. Donate back that what you need to yourself, not the sugar cookie want. You know? And that's where we pick up the right kinds of change in your life to start to fill that hole and purpose that you're looking for. And just like they say right here, Diana said it right to begin with, your focused intention. So whatever you believe you can do, whatever you shoot your mark to, your future, your destiny, whatever you say you want to accomplish in this world, you damn well fucking can do it. And you shouldn't ever question that. So say what you want to do, write it down on a piece of paper and say, I will accomplish it by this time. Give yourself a reasonable time, but give yourself a timeline. And then in about 1.5 years from now, you will see almost everything on that list be checked off. Guaranteed. But you've got to start asking yourself, what are my talents? What are the things that I just naturally want to do? What are the things that bring me happiness? What are the things that make me feel at peace? What makes me feel like I didn't have to leave home in order to come home? You know what these feelings are, and I'm doing this on purpose so you answer your own question here. And that's what I'm being directed to do, so you do get it. So when you go the aha moment, you're like, oh, fuck. He's not wrong. I've always known what it is. Why haven't I done that yet? So go experience some more stuff. Go try some of those things you never thought you could do. Why not? What have you got to lose at this point? Experiencing something different and new you've never gone through before so you can understand the world better? Come on. You've got choices right in front of you. It's like you've been given the ultimate buffet table and you have the multiple of every flavor you could ever want. All you got to do is put it in your mouth and chew. You know what your choices are. And, one of these keys that I am seeing is something artistry, graphic art, some kind of detailed graphic arting kind of a deal. Something that's kind of more on the of trusting your intuitions through emotions, through showing the world through a certain lens so that people who will have those questioning thoughts that you want answered yourself. Your whole purpose is to find out what your purpose is. If that doesn't make any sense to you, I know it won't now, but it will someday. That your whole purpose was to find out what your purpose was. Some of us just get that opportunity of free will, unadulterated free will of what you choose in the moment. And you're one of those people, my friend. That's why it feels like you're lost sometimes, but you're not. You're right on track, actually. Because now you've emptied your bottle to be able to fill it with something else. That's why you're feeling this feeling now.
Probably about a couple.
So, I hope that answers your question today, cool cat. And I hope that I helped you get to that point you need to. But it is going to take you a little bit of time to understand all of this. But when you do, you'll go, oh ho, aha. The guy was right. I did know all along.
Yeah.
There you go. That's your reading. All right.
Honey?
I got to coffee my wife again. Beth? Beth?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. That's what I got for you today. I hope that helped you. You got this, buddy. You really do. All right. 6 and 6, what my next love be like, okay? Do you 5 Paz deck? You got it. Paz know how it works. Cleansing your cards off. Do you want any additional decks for verification? Do you want the fairy deck or the god deck, or do you want my sacred circle deck as a verifier? How about the fairy deck for that, what she's going to be like? How about that? I like that idea.
Butte?
6 card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th card is now on top for the fairy deck. And now your 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You got some God cards too, my friend. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 God cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're coming to answer you today, I swear. Yeah, I'm going to get you. So, we want to know about this thing here coming right up. Alright, so let's get to the first one, the fairy card, okay? The first one here. And your fairy card is make music. She will have the ability to make beautiful music. She will have a song in her heart always. She will always be humming and singing some little tune that will make you feel like a glowing little butterfly inside. She'll have that ability. So one thing you want to be hearing is, especially when it comes to harp-like music or angel-like music, listen for that song, because she is out there and she is literally playing her song for you right now. She's hoping you come find her. So you have to learn to listen to that heart song of yours and start to follow your intuition, especially when you start feeling like you have to go in someplace and you don't know why. Okay, so that's part of the what you have to understand there from that perspective there. So she will make music. Next, moving on to the next thing of what your next lover will be like. She will be a person who will donate more to others than herself. She will be a very kind hearted woman. She'll do a lot more for others than sometimes, and you'll have to constantly remind her to fill her own box up every once in a while because she gives so freely that she's not trying to do it, but she does it just so innocently freely that it makes her live in that happy-go-lucky personal kind of moment. She's, like I said, she's very good at giving back to others, but she needs to be reminded to give back to herself every now and again. In other words, you need to go treat yourself too, girl. And we both give ourselves permission to let you go have that moment. If I can provide you the way to do it, that's what will be kind of the thing that you are looking for. She will be that heart song, like I said, that family that you called out to. Remember, Paz, when we did that list thingy, the half and halfy thingy, the true love spell that we had ourselves doing, right? We remember this list? And we remember what we put out in intention for that list. Right? So, now that song has gone out to the universe. You've basically placed your order with the universe. The universe is now fulfilling that request, and now you're going to get a couple of choices. That's right, you get 3 choices. 3 different choices of 3 very uniquely different people. But the first one that comes is the giggly, second one that comes is more serious, and the last and final one will surprise the hell out of you like no other woman has ever surprised you. But the freedom of choices that the one that is right for you will be the one that it just seems like it's the easiest thing that has ever come your way. And you might even date all 3 of these women at once. I'm not sure how it will work, honestly, but it will be like you are like trying them all out to see which one's the perfect fit kind of a deal. So that's where that pack mentality, and they will all end up being best friends with one another somewhere in the future. It's kind of like you get your wife core. I don't know why that will make you laugh in some way, but it's kind of like you get your wife core. Like you have the main wife, but then you have the other girlfriends who basically support and back up all the others, and it's one big happy nice big ass family, but there's one that's your true love and only your true love. The others are just kind of they're backup singers to the chorus, okay? So that's where you get your pack from, and that's where you find that family that you were looking for. And not that you will have intimate relationships with all of them. They'll be like your best friends too. You'll have one who will be your lover, and then the other 2 will be like sisters to you. You know, that's the kind of relationship I'm thinking, okay? But that is where we get into the second part of what you will still have yet to do, which will be to mold this family into something that you have wanted it to be your whole life. That song, that pack, that family that you were calling out to, that thing that where you didn't have to be the follower or the leader of it. You just wanted to be a part of something special. Well, congratulations. You can mold yourself into a very special love if you let yourself just trust yourself long enough to be the person you say you are. That's all that the universe wants you to do. Just be who you said you wanted to be at this point in your life. Walk that walk, talk that talk, and do that do. Keep living to your fullest potential, and you will, within 3 months, meet this person. Or these girls. And then you'll have a choice to make. And which one you choose is up to you. And them, of course. They've got to choose you as much as you choose them. But to have choice, true choice, and what a true soulmate means is a soul does not have limit. You can break a soul into a couple different pieces. Well, lucky you, you get three choices from the same soul pool. Only one of them is just meant to be for this time. They're all the same person practically, just in a lot of different ways, you know. So don't worry so much about what your next lover is going to be like. You already know what she's going to be like. You've seen her in your head. Makes music. There you go. Any other questions? I'm going to take that as I don't have any more questions. I think that was a pretty dead on answer there for you, buddy. Oh, your God cards. We haven't gotten there yet either. So that's why I was waiting to make sure. Because now we got your God cards too to be revealed. What you have still left to do, my friend, before you can find her. Okay? Advice from your gods to you about what you can work on until you find her. Okay? Stop being angry at yourself for that which you could not control in the goddamn first place. It's time to let go of that anger and resentment of the things you couldn't do anything a goddamn about in the first place. It's time to forgive yourself, my friend, completely and totally, that you have done the work you needed to do. You have paid your karmic debt 3,000 times over. You are owed. Let it go. Let it go and let it be at peace. Let it be at rest. Send it to heaven. Send that anger to heaven and you will feel more free than you have ever felt. Let today be the last day you carry that thing with you. Because that is the key to you starting that journey on the inside, where you now will remove what you do no longer need in your life. Right? Well, there was a reason you had to do the plate first, so you could understand you needed medical help. You needed actual chemical help for this. This is not something that what you were born with, my friend. It was not something that you developed. It was something you were naturally born with, and there's a chemical imbalance in you. And now that you have corrected some of that imbalance, you're starting to feel better. That's what we needed to understand. What we needed to take out of ourselves was a preconceived notion that it was our own icky feelings. No, I had to have a real chemical help here because my body doesn't know how to give me that right chemical to make me balance out. It's not your fault. It's never been your fault. It's just how your body was made. So you could learn how to endure and overcome that in this lifetime, because that's the challenge of most people who come into this world trying to find love and try to find true love at that. To overcome the obstacle of finding that love of myself, to thyself be true and all of that stuff, I must learn how to throw away that which will not work with me any longer, but transform it into something beautiful in the future. That's what you are currently understanding more about now, Paz, is that you are transforming that icky old stuff you thought you threw away. You didn't throw it away. You started to turn it into mulch. You turned that mulch into that fertilizer. That fertilizer is being ready for you to plant brand new seeds in it. But what do we need you to do? What do we need you to do the most in order to get to that 3 steps? It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate your path and your life the way you have been trying to live it. Live up to your own great expectation and don't put more pressure on yourself than you don't need to. Just love to live life. Don't wait for the future to come to you. Go find it. Don't wait for a path to choose you. Choose a path. Don't wait for a moment to kick you out of that safety spot. Get up off of your ass and start to walk towards your destiny already. A work in progress indeed. The finish line, my friend, begins when you say, I am finished. And wait you will no longer. And if you want to get closer and closer to that one true love, these are the things you know you need working on. And you know you're almost all the way there. I'm not saying you're in any way deterring yourself here. You are right on track, my friend. Right on track. You're primed for that space. You've made room for love. Do you understand that you couldn't have done that even a year ago today? You didn't know how to even open up that door, let alone wanting to walk through it willingly. Or did you say you were done with it? You would never do it to yourself ever again? Did you promise yourself you would never do it to yourself ever again? And look what you want now. Preach. Next. 2 pins to the reading room. 2 pins to the reading room. Okay. Get my God deck back out here. My fairy deck. My sacred circle deck. Hey, 2 pins. What's up, my brother? Friend. All right. Do you want a secondary card for confirmation? Do you want the fairy deck? Do you want the God deck? Or do you want the sacred circle deck as a secondary confirmation? God deck, fairy deck, sacred circle deck. Just so you know which one's which. God deck, okay. Okay, let's do this one first. Let me get him in the right spot for you. General reading, you got it. You ever get that one hair that you can just see out of the corner of your eye and it bothers you? Okay. What?
The one hair.
Oh.
Bothers you.
What the heck are you giggling about now? Here are your 2 official shuffles. 1 and 2. God cards. And 14th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. And now here's what I've been doing for you, my friend. I'm going to combine 14 and 2 together, which is 16, 6, and 7. So the 7th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th card is, and your goddess is. Okay. All right. So here we go with the first part of your question, general reading. First, let me tell you who your goddess is. Athena is your goddess. She represents inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and make appropriate actions without delay. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take the appropriate action without delay. Stop pissing and get off the pot already and just fucking do it. It's time that you understand you have built your resilience up. Your shield is strong. Your fortitude is strong. What you have made is the ultimate warrior. You have made yourself be powerful for a reason, a force to be reckoned with, because you have gained the wisdom of life, because of the way you have lived 2 pins, and because of what you've been accomplishing, especially recently, of overcoming a lot of these obstacles that you have been learning. Hello, son, nice to see you. And moving forward to what you need to work on next is understanding how to take that shield off and now temper that shield so that you make yourself even stronger, but not protected from that which you need to go through. Protection from yourself, from not allowing yourself to go through it. So that is part of the reasons that you are going through what you are right now, to let go of the guilt of it all. The guilt of being afraid of your own future, the guilt of what you feel like you've done wrong in your past, even what you feel guilty that you're doing right now that you should be doing. It's time to hop off the guilt train and finally move on from this stage of mourning into acceptance, my friend. It's time to finally move past this point and say, I don't have a reason to feel guilty anymore. Don't have to feel guilty for what I want to accomplish and do with my own goddamn life. And I will not apologize for it anymore. I will not keep putting this shit on my shoulders that I've put on my shoulders my whole damn life any longer. I will let go of it completely, and I will heal. For the first time in my life, I will heal, because I am done looking at the abyss of what I can't control. I will pick a goddamn marble out of the universe, and I will fucking follow that dream to within an inch of its life, because I need to do something. Something that feels important, not for any other person, but for me. For me and me alone, to know I accomplished something for myself. Not for mom, dad, or anything else. To start that new growth. To start that new moment. When you are beginning to come out of that ground for the first time. All seeds start in the dark, my friend. All seeds start down into that soil. And as you break free from that soil, you reach up for the sky and find positivity. And then you allow the emotional reins that you've been holding in to finally be set free. And that soaks back down into the very essential parts of who you are, my friend. And as you bring that and grow within those things, you take in the new positivity, you allow your emotional stuff to become unblocked and freed, and then you finally give yourself a good, solid, actual thought. And you actually think for the first time, not because of emotion, through emotion, with logic and dream and fantasy, all tied into one, to have now found purpose. Because now you are ready to grow into that new being. Because your inner wisdom. Saying it again. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and make the appropriate action without delay. And then we got your God cards to talk about. Okay? And this is just more of the more confirmation for you than anything. Okay? This feels like big confirmation for you. Okay? That you have overcome the past finally. And you have finally moved forward from that past. That you have finally accepted that everything that has happened to you has happened for a purpose and a reason. You understand that reason. On some level you do. The reason you are finally moving forward is because you finally stepped beyond your damn cycle and you chose a different path. You have learned the lesson you were meant to learn here on earth. You know what that means? You get open free will game time, my friend, to decide whatever the fuck you deem necessary in this world to be. You've learned enough in this universe now to fulfill your purpose. All you've got to do now is keep going forward and keep plugging away, because the only thing left for you to do is sit back, relax, and open the right gifts when you're ready to receive them. You don't have to accept everything we give you, but we're going to give you lots of options. Some of them might be difficult lessons to learn, yes, but lessons that you will need somewhere in the future. So when things are hard and when things are uneasy and when you're questioning things, remember, I choose which gifts to open. And I choose to open the better half of my gifts now. Because I have already opened the socks, the shirts, and all the stuff I was supposed to have. It's time to Christmas morning your life. I'm glad he had a great conversation with me, Demi. I really enjoyed it as well. But now you see, you know? I hope at least you see. Don't be. Don't be nervous. Allow yourself to feel the nerves. Because you being real with them is going to allow them to feel free enough to do it themselves. So express, I feel nervous. Express those feelings. Show them it's okay to be vulnerable. Show them it's okay to open up and to let go and set free. Not you, Demi. You already know where you're at. You just keep doing what you're doing right now. You're more than on track. Remember that destiny line you said I was waiting for you to cross? Ding, crossed it. Crossed it and then some. It's all but assured now. All but assured now. Then just allow it to be something where people can voice their opinions, get the support they need, listen, and allow people space to talk. And make sure everyone has a voice in that room, no matter what it is. And acknowledge that when you have to call people on their shit, to do so. Because that's what you're there to do. You're there to be the mediator between them and the voices in their heads. Well then preach, Demi. You ain't gotta tell me. I know already. I can't make it happen though. I still gotta sit back and watch the movie. You know, my problem is, Demi, I get to sit back and watch it happen all over again. Because I've already seen this all happen once before in my head. I'm just waiting for it to actually happen. If I told you, I'd ruin the surprise. Epic love story, remember? You already know the answer, my friend. Every time you say it. Okay, then let's go. Which deck do you want? Do you want the 5 paths? Do you want my Sacred Circle deck? And what do you want your what do you want your verifier to be? Which one? I'll cleanse the cards off for you. Okay, verifiers are the God deck. You got it. Ugh. 10th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I added 8 and 2 together to get your God card. And now for your 8 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Physical, mental, and spiritual God cards. Second card in. 1, all coming together, my friend. All coming together. So, your God card is Artemis, the Guardian. You are loved. Ones are safe and spiritually protected. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected, including your one true love. Your guardians are guiding you. And it is time to listen, Demi, more than ever listen to that inner voice, because they are going to lead you right there. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So the ones you love and care about the most are protected, including that future one you haven't even met yet. Moving on to the next thing here. So now she's safe and she's on her way. No longer have you been questioning it. No longer do you question it. You no longer contemplate it. You have chosen it, my friend. You have chosen the destiny. You have chosen your lifeline where everything works out exactly the way you know it is going to work out. The reason it is all feeling so real and so right now is because it is. Because that's the power of knowing one's true purpose. When you are living it, that's how you feel. So if you have any validation right now, know it's your own feeling that's giving you the greatest validation. That you know somewhere in your heart that it is coming. It is any moment now kind of deal. It's not a matter of when, it's a matter of how much time do I have left, you know? And moving past that past guilt. And you might say to yourself, what guilt, Prophet? No guilt any longer is the point. No longer being worried about what anyone else thinks, knowing and trusting that completely. Moving free from any association that mom and dad might have had or any other buddy else's opinion. Your opinion. The opinion that you have grown since the time we started meeting one another. Learning to overcome that. That's what you had to get to this point right now. So that you can embrace not being afraid of that beautiful future that was already coming your way. Now you see it. Now you aren't afraid of the future. You are living in the present because you honored your past. Because you are ready to grow in the way you see, to start out of that ground, to come up out of your ground, to begin your destined path, to start your journey starts today, Demi. It starts today because you have brought all the important ingredients together to create the elixir of life I told you would 7 months ago. That you would reach a point in your life where you would bring all the good things together in a combination of all things. Even if you remember, your very first card was the fermentation card. Something like that was one. It was either this card or it was the molding card or something like that, if I remember correctly, but don't quote me on it, okay? But it was something like the fermentation where you would bring all of your good parts together. You filtered out now, and now you can enjoy the elixir and life that you have wanted to have. Exactly. Just let it happen and embrace what's coming, because all you're doing is sitting in the front row of your favorite movie waiting for it to start to play. And by the end of it, you already kind of know what's coming, but we all go see the same movie over and over again because we love that movie. Right? So prepare to drink deep, my friend, your destiny, because it's on its way. And then your God cards come to tell you the physical, mental, and spiritual last things you need to do. Physically, trust your inner guide. Trust those gods you put so much power in. They are the ones who have helped you get here. Above all else, you and them together did this. You, Demi, did this. You did all of this. Every last little bit of it. You wielded the magic. You listened. Physically listened. Mentally, you were able to move out of the bad habit portion of your life and move new, good, beautiful ways in. You replaced the bad with the good. Congratulations, confirmation yet again. And you are finally giving back yourself what you need. You donating back to yourself in a spiritual way by honoring your path, by believing in your path, by owning your destiny and owning that you know without a doubt, there will be that day we stand up on stage with your one true love, your trophy in hand, and you will be saying, this man here, this man put me on my destiny. I see it so clearly now. So when you say, oh, you know it's coming, of course I know it's coming. I've seen this movie before. It's my favorite movie. I just can't wait to see it happen in real life. That's what I can't wait to see. I've seen the movie. I can't wait to see it actually happen in reality. That's what I can't wait. That's the fun part. And you think I had a predetermined destiny, Demi? Come on. You don't think this was all for a reason, that you were doing exactly what the gods and everything wants you to be doing? There might be a reason you have to be number one Counter-Strike person. Maybe it's to correct that generational stuff you were telling me about. Oh, my dear God. Guardian. Okay, hello. Your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Damn fucking straight they are. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's that feeling right there. That's the exact feeling I'm talking about. Right there, Demi. That one right there. The reason you feel that. That's why you feel it, because that's exactly the reason you feel all of it right now. You can feel it with your body. Your heart is coming. It's like you could hold her hand almost. You know? And like you said, maybe things are meant to happen in a certain surprise. And yes, I know some surprises are coming your way, but I can't tell you about those things. Otherwise, it won't be the epic love story I promised. Epic love stories come with a price. The price is belief. I think you can do that. I think you can do that very well. You're a destiny weaver too, Demi. You were carving your own damn destiny. You just, yeah, yeah, surprises are good. Yeah, surprises are good. Trust me, she should keep surprising me every fucking day. Every fucking day, this woman over here surprises me. I'll tell you that much. And guys, you know what? It's easy for a lot of people to sit here and say that they've actually knew what they were meant here to do and are living their purpose in this world and are actually doing what they are here to actually do. Not a lot of people get to that point. A lot of us try to get to that point. We are always striving to that point, but very few of us actually get to the point where we're living our purpose and doing exactly what we were sent here to do here on earth. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, my friend. You're in the car of life. Just drive the last couple bits of road you need to go. That's it. Sit in your car and drive. Nice, relaxing time. You know? I told you to go get her, right? Remember when I told you to go get her? I don't know. I don't know, Demi. There's something about this girl. I don't know if she'll come back in your life or not, but there's something about this one. I don't know what it is. I just don't think you've green meated back up yet. I still swear it's gonna happen something like that. You'll be doing something, living normal life. You won't have thought about her for a minute, and she'll be tapping you on the shoulder, going, "Do you remember me?" I won't put money on it, but I bet you I'm willing to put something on it there.
No.
What do you want? And I got another friend I've got to go help somewhere down the line too. I hope she's listening out there. I'm going to help you too, young lady. Don't you worry. Because, that's what we're here to do today. Today is a celebration of my birthday because, I finally did find everything that I needed to do in this world. I am now living 100% of my purpose, 100% of my destiny. Everything. I've accepted it all. And that's the reason everything is happening the way it is for me and for the people who come in here for. I truly believe only the people who are meant to find me for a reason. So, I trust that more than I trust a lot of different things in this world. But the people who find me, the conversations I have with the people I do, I'm meant to have those conversations with those people. Somehow, some way, we all equal up a bigger change in us all. We're all connected. We really are. You just don't see it yet, guys. We're all really, truly connected. You can feel it in the world changing right now. We're going from doom and gloom to hope again. We're not going back into sadness. The time of mourning is over. The time to celebrate is upon us. The time of joy is returning. And all those people who had ever made us feel any less of ourselves will go away. They will suddenly just go away. And they won't be leaders anymore. So if you're living under oppression, if you're living under, for all those people in Israel and Palestine and all those people in the Ukraine who are fighting for their freedoms and their rights to just be who they want to be, put down your goddamn guns and talk to one another. And maybe we can finally find a world of peace instead of a world of war. And you both got to do it. Not one side. Both of you have to do it. The children of this world need to go out and stand in front of all of you and say, if you're going to kill us, you're going to kill every last child first before you fire another gun. I call upon the children of this world to create a line in the sand that they will no longer cross. I call out to all of you children to do that in that region. And stand up. Stand up and show them what love, compassion looks like. Show them what it looks like to come together as a people. You can both have your gods and be worshiping this and be beautiful worshiping. You can both have your lands and still be okay. You can fight for your freedom, Ukraine. Don't ever stop fighting for your freedom and take that motherfucker Putin down. Would you please? He needs to get out of our country and stop interfering with us.
Yep.
Well, that's my 2 cents for today. There, I said it. You know? Well, we're all doing this together, guys. Every last one of us. We do it together, whether we want to realize it or not. As icky as the world as it can be, so can it be just as beautiful. And all we have to do is choose that beautiful world. That's it. We just have to put down and say no more. We will not do this anymore. And we will not let you do this to us anymore. Not that anyone from that region will listen to some prophet guy in the middle of Minnesota, but hey, I got to give it a shot, right? So you know someone in that region, send that message to him today. Put down the guns. Let your children of your respective countries be safe. Come together for a day of prayer in honor of both of your gods, a day of peace, one day of peace, where you pray to your gods respectively. And you ask them for guidance to help you find peace. And for that tyrannical asshole Jim Nung Un and all those other people who will look to and the Donald Trumps of this world, your time is coming, buddy. Your times are coming. I'll bet my destiny on it. Not something I do lightly. Let's play some music while we wait for people to pop in. It's a celebration after all. Hey, there's a good guy to go check out. You want a good reader to go be a part of? Go knock on Guidance's door. He's a beautiful, wonderful tarot reader. I highly suggest him. Anytime you need some spiritual guidance, please go check out my friend Guidance. Just popping in to say hi real quick and letting you know that my beautiful stars say hello, and I just wanted to say thank you for all of your help this year.
Because I want to practice. Just popping in to say hi. I just wanted to say thank you. No, well, I'm going to how's going on?
Gotta get back here, so I will talk to you later, my friend.
You doing good so far?
I am live if you want to come see me in my reading room. All right, guys. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Guys, welcome into my Unknown Prophet's birthday celebration. My readings are open for any and all people out there who might need help with their destinies, fates, and or purpose here today. Please come on in if you would like me. Please find me on the Unknown Prophet, twitch.tv, the Unknown Prophet 1. If you want a reading for yourself, come to that place and I will happily give you a reading. I hope to see you guys soon. If you're out there, listening out there, come find me.
It started with a dream and it seemed like it would never come true. But I know I had to believe it was over the moon, into the stars. I saw rainbows and in my heart, but I never knew I was
Hey, this song is called Awaken the Power. Here you go, here's the link. That's the link for the song I made. It's my creation. You can find all of my songs on here. I can give you the link. If you want the link to all of my songs, give me a second. I'll get that for you here. There you go. There's my whole list right there. You can hear all of my song creations down there. All the ones that you hear now are my creation. That's how I don't get those copyright strikes. I make my own music now. Fuck that. You know, living a life of purpose and destiny has been one of the greatest accomplishments of my life. You know, living up to what more than what I expected I could ever do. And, you know, one of the things that my own self-fulfilling prophecy has taught me is that we all do really have a choice here. That we all really do control our own fates, our own destinies here. That no one and nothing can tell you who you are and what you should be. That you are completely free to choose. Then that's half of the key sometimes, is just understanding that that choice begins with I do or I don't. You know? And that's not a choice between good or evil. It's a choice between what feels right for your soul and what feels right for this universe. Even the evilest people in this world are there for a purpose, unfortunately. They're there to remind us what good to strive to be better of, you know, what to overcome. We don't know how to overcome hate without hate there to know how to overcome it, you know? And the beauty of this beautiful plan that the gods have made for us is that they love it all. They love every last little bit of it. The choice, the decisions, the even the stupidest dumb stuff we do, because all they want to see is us go out there and play and to live the best parts of who we are, to be the best of our abilities. And they have such joy and happiness that we try to do the best we can. And even the broken people of this world can be saved. You know, that's our job, is to save those people that need us to be reminded that they have a better choice than the one they had yesterday. You know, that's all it's been about, guys. That's what life is about. When people ask you what life's purpose is, it's to experience it. You know, no more, no less than that. Whatever else you do during your time here is a bonus. So don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on them. Never give up on the things that you want the most in this world. Never give up on the things that truly bring you happiness and truly bring you peace. You know what these things are. You just have to awaken within yourself the one thing that keeps you sane every day, the thing that keeps you driven going forward, the thing that keeps you moving into a better direction. The day when you can honestly wake up and say, today I chose to live a better day. You know, that's what my life has been about, learning how to live for that better day. And that's what I come here to help you all with, is find that better day. Find that day where you can honestly wake up and say, I love my life, I love my purpose, I love the choice that I made. Because only you make this happen. Every last one of you as individuals make this happen. We all affect each other's path. We always have and we always will. The connection of this world is way beyond what you have any concept of connection is. You know? And it's always been about, and will continue to be about, striving to put right what once went wrong in hopes that we can make a better way forward. To seek out all life as sacred, even those we cannot allow to be here at this time. And it doesn't matter if it's one life or the next, and I'm not plugging pro-life or anything like that here, but even that's a choice for a better life for some human that didn't need to come into this world to experience that kind of pain. And people don't often give that credit enough, that you didn't make that child go through the same pain and hell you went through, you know? And it's just what my personal beliefs are. It's not my choice to make. It's each individual woman's and man's choice to make. The ones who made that life in the first place, you know? And if that life is meant to be, then then it will be. But we can't be so hung up on what we know of as the concepts of life and death any longer. They're all intertwined. We come, we renew, we recycle, we renew, we replenish, we renew. We go back to the earth, we come back to the earth. We'll always be a part of this earth. The greatest lessons we have yet to learn, or the ones we have yet to discover, are already there. The greatest lesson of this world was not Jesus Christ. It was the love and compassion he shared with the world. That was the greatest lesson. That we could finally be shown a better way forward than war and hate and anger. You know? And it takes every last one of us to stand up and say no more. No more war. No more fighting. Let's finally be a world of peace. But it takes every last one of us to say that. And until we can, we'll keep being the world we are and keep trying to figure ourselves out. But joy is returning, friends. Love is returning. Magic is returning. And the power of miracle is upon us. If you've been waiting for a moment for life to get better, it is this moment in our history that we will remember the most as one of the most significant changes. And I promise you, when you do see it, you will just see how beautiful this world truly is. And how beautiful we have yet to become. Because I've seen that future too. And you have no idea how beautiful the human race becomes someday.
There's a bird, as I heard the cornfield song, call out to me.
One day I open up my eyes and I hope that I can finally see the sky. And even though my day is begun.
So if you're ready to find your destiny, you're ready to find your fate, you're ready to accept your path, come find me out there somewhere in this world. Come find me and I will help you get there. Because that is my purpose. That is my destiny. To help you fulfill your truest purpose here. To find your best day ever. God damn it, happy birthday to us all. Because today is a brand new day.
Hopefully we'll be there in a moment I can
H.
I walked past you the other day, and all I saw was hearts all day that I could dream for a moment.
Hey, Demi, if you're still out there, you can get your friend in here for his reading if you want right now. If you're still out there listening. You know, if you wake his butt up and tell him, hey, Prophet will give you his reading right now, live on air.
To see the start of where we begin. I see, I just wanna be a part of. I know the days we're gonna start up. I see you'll be a part of. I see all that we could dream of. I see, hopefully we'll be there in a moment. I can only see that I see that we could be. I hope you finally see me. So it's time to finally walk past smile and give it my best soul. I'll trust that little soul in me, and maybe now I'll finally be free. I can't ask to open up again. I'll break my heart and then it'll start all over again. What do I do, my friend? I see, I just wanna be a part of. I know the days we're gonna start up. I see you'll be a part of. I see all that we could dream of. I see hopefully we'll be there in a moment. I can only see that I see that we could be. I hope you finally see me.
So it's time to finally walk past smile and give it my best soul. I'll trust that little soul in me, and maybe now I'll finally be free.
I can't ask to open up again. I'll break my heart.
Hey, dude.
It'll start over again.
Want a reading?
Do I do, my friend? I see, I just wanna be a part of. I know that day.
All right, then. Let me pause the music for you. All right, here's what we got for you today. We've got my original 5 pass tarot, which we use for the tarot portion of the reading. We have your verification cards here. We have the Sacred Circle deck, my first most powerful deck I ever owned besides the one I've created. The Fairy deck, which is the one with the wings, and the Crown one is the God decks for verifications. So you can pick one deck to help you verify your tarot reading today, and we're going ultra intuitive. You can still throw me your numbers if you want to, and those do help. But if you want me to just go pure intuitive, I will go pure intuitive for you. Depends on what you want today. So I leave it in your court. All right. So which deck do you want me to verify with? Do you want me to verify with the Sacred Circle, the Fairies, or the Gods? Crown is Gods, Fairies is Wings. Okay, Sacred Circle. Okay, Sacred Circle deck. Okay. So what I have been doing is adding up the two numbers that you give me. So 5 and 10 is 15, so that equals 5. So your 5th card now, after I shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4, and these counts as God cards too, and 5. And now your 5th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is your verifier is this card here, and I will explain that in a second, okay? And you've got 2 other God cards that are going to go on top of your normal reading. So here we go with your, I got to get these in the right spot for your normal reading. So what did you want to know today, my friend? General reading? I'm feeling like you want a general, so let me know if I'm right. Okay. And what do you want to know about it? Okay. All right. Here are your 5 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the 10th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th card is... All right, let's get to it. First, let's go with what your verification card is, because that's how I've been doing this. You have the nostalgia card, the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups upright means it is time to give into the dream, to give into the fantasy that you can fill your cups up with 6 bountiful gifts that you have coming for you, my friend. It is time to believe in the dream again. It is time to fill those cups of those 6 dreams you wanted to accomplish in your life. It is now time to believe in the dream, not shy away from the dream. Now is not the time to live not in the fantasy world, but to see it for what it really is your fantasy coming to life. No longer living in nostalgia, now living in the actual dream of a lifetime. So understand that that's what the nostalgia cup means, upright. If it were reversed, you would be pouring out from you. This is pouring into you. So filling your cups up with the dream. So ask yourself what those 6 dreams are. And here we go, moving on to the next part of you want. So you want that apartment, right? So that apartment is an important part of your dream. So yes, I believe you will get that. And one of your cups being filled will be that apartment. There will be 5 other things. Location, a job nearby. There will be friends and community nearby, and there will be a sense of purpose that ties into all of those things, your 6 things that will come into play. Okay? So moving in now, we are now moving from the what is to what we are now creating, Dread. So now we have applied for the apartment. Now we are just waiting for time to continue to make sure that all the other people who should not get this apartment basically find other places to go first. The universe is setting me, okay, DC, but the point of it is that you are creating the very spot that you are waiting to find. So keep applying for those apartments in the area you're looking, because one of them is your prime spot. So just keep applying. And even though you've put in a couple on that one application you really want, I suggest you put out at least 3 to 4 more in the same general area with meeting the same criteria you had to begin with, creating yourself more opportunity to find your perfect spot. You want to have choices to choose from, my friend. So rather than having 2 choices, how about 7 or 8 choices, and they're all equally good for their own good reasons. But which one do you fit into the best? Wouldn't that be the ultimate spot you would want to go? Now you must make a choice of how to get there, though. What do you need to think about in a logical and emotional way that drives you towards that future? Do you need to be a little bit more honey badger about your search? Do you need to be more invested in going out there and putting more applications out there? Do you have obstacles still to overcome with your fear of not getting it? You must first believe you can and will get this apartment. Wholeheartedly, 1,000 billion %. If you can believe that, and you will move past the obligation of not letting it happen, but when it happens. Or you can make an easier path forward. Check back in with the places you've applied for. Check back in with those places you've already kind of seen, where you are at in the application process. I've got down payment. I've got all of this stuff ready to go. If you accept me now, I've got everything you could possibly want, so I can move in now. Exactly. So give them every reason to say yes to you. Get a down payment. Get all of your ducks in a row. Make sure your work history looks good. Make sure everything you've told them is up to I, crossing every dot and every T, so that when you go to them and show them that you are the easier solution than any other applications, if you will point that out and show them that, I bet you get that apartment in a week. But you have to also see, is there something you still aren't seeing within yourself that you need to cut through your own bullshit of not seeing that? You have to start to believe that this is going to happen. You know that. You have to stop questioning that part of it. You know? You can't just sit there in your disbelief forever and hoping that things are going to happen, my friend. You have to take some actions too. And that's the only way you're going to be able to move forward, especially when you accomplish this dream. Every other dream starts to open up to you because you are going after it through your unseen path. Not too hard, not too easy, but cutting through the one bullshit story you keep telling yourself. I am not worthy of this place. Of course you're worthy of this place. It's where you're meant to be. So already see yourself living there. And bring both of your worlds together, the fantasy and the reality together as one, to be one harmonious symphony that sings throughout your entire life because you chose your destiny, because you chose to believe in the dream, because you chose to bring all of yourself together as one unison. That gray in between you now walk down, that place of in between, where you straddle that line and you walk in that line. No worrying about the good or evil of it all. What experiencing am I experiencing? You're not going to do things to hurt people here. We both know this. But you are going to be able to go out there and live a life that may unintentionally harm sometimes. But that's okay, because that's how you learn and that's how they learn. We're all a part of the grander scheme of things. And now is your turn to release that energy into that future that you want. So see yourself already have released this energy of self-fulfilling your own prophecy by knowing for a fact that you will have this apartment by week end without any doubt in your mind. And you will call this person to check where you are on that list, and then he will probably say something to the world to the effect of, I was just about to call you. Right? Thank you, Crypto. So let's get into your God cards now, okay? Your first two cards from the original deck, which popped out with an intuition, to show you that you are breaking free of your bondage of your past. That you are no longer fighting against yourself, you are fighting for yourself. You are breaking free of the bondage of your past, DC. And now that you have broken free of that bondage, you're no longer putting those constraints on yourself any longer. Now you find a foundation worthy of where you belong. Because now that foundation is not turned upside down anymore. You see yourself already there. You already have seen yourself in the three things it meets the most it meets. Your physical need, your mental need, and your spiritual need. Your physical, mental, and spiritual foundation. Where you begin, your path. So know that you broke free from the bondage and you are now setting down your foundation. Even if it is not this specific apartment, which I believe it is, it will be something a lot like it. Damn near every last little bit of it. If it's not this one, it's like right around the corner from this place. I swear. It might even be the difference in apartment number. That's basically what I'm saying. Okay? So hold steadfast, check back in, and check where you're at in your application process, because I'm willing to bet if you had deposit everything, all your ducks in a row, all your crosses T, they would say you can move in the first of this month, if not sooner. By October 1st, by, whatever month it is, October 1st, And then they wanted me to tell you this last thing. Glaze like the brilliant, beautiful sun you are, my friend, because your world's about to start to shine and be brightened up again. Because now you are finally shining the right light down on the world you want to grow. Because now you are finally seeing the beauty and bounty of positivity. Because you have asked the universe and you have drawn in that law of attraction. That law of attraction that finally good things can find you and that you deserve those good things. So that's what this happiness will start to instill within you, and your power will grow even more from there. And you have yet more still left to learn, and you know that, but you're willing and ready to learn. And this time you will take these lessons to heart, and they will be the things that impact you the most going forward. Okay? So that's what I got for you, my friend. All right, crypto to the reading room. Crypto to the reading room. All right, that one's ready. You sure you want to waste your question on that, crypto? Okay. Which deck do you want me to verify that answer with? Do you want me to verify that with my Sacred Circle deck, my Fairy deck, or my Goddess deck? Fairy deck. I add up your two numbers and they equal 16. 6 and 6 equals 7. The seventh card now is this. 7 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the seventh card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the seventh card is now on top. Here is your verification. And here is your reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the sixth card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hey, crypto. You asked for it. The only person who is against you is you, crypto. The only person who against you is you. The only enemy you have left to face is your dark shadow self. That is why you are currently trying to break free from these boundaries. Why you are trying to break down your walls and show yourself what you can be. That's why you continue to try to break down those walls. Because you're tired of being trapped. You're tired of it. You're tired of being trapped by everything and everyone. Your hungry is right. You are ravenously hungry for a life, for a new morning, a new day, a new beginning. You're so hungry, in fact, you're willing to overcome your worst fears to do it. You are really willing to trust in your full, complete, utter, an unadulterated intuition, crypto. It is time you took that leap of faith you said to yourself you would do. So, baby bird time. It's time to fly, sweet pea. No more safety net. No more golden parachute. You either fly or you fall. I think you are going to glide. How about that? I don't think you're just going to fly. I think you are going to glide on that fucking air. And you are going to break free of this goddamn cycle you wanted to break free from. Congratulations. You just did it. You just broke free of the goddamn cycle. Now don't go doing it to yourself ever again. And if I ever see you ever do anything like that to yourself ever, then don't you ever come into my reading room ever. That's how serious I am about that shit. Good. Because now you are finally taking down your goddamn defenses. Do you see what the bounty of melting that icy defensive posture has been about, crypto? Do you finally get it? Do you understand why you've been waiting to grow at this specific time, at this specific moment, at this specific exact thing? The moment you cross your destiny line, the moment you step right onto it? Do you understand why it was this moment?
I see you'll be a part.
Because it is time for you to finally move out the bullshit and move in the good shit. Move out the bullshit. Move in the good shit. And I'm not talking about piles and piles of golden poop here. I mean, you're going to want to swim in. That is your goddamn God card. God cards. Preach. Inner Oak card. You've done it. You did it. Congratulations. Put yourself a pat on the back there. You did it. You got it. You have got it. Now you got to live it. And never question it ever again. And stop worrying about your goddamn enemies. They don't stand a fucking chance against you. Are you kidding me? Your enemies would bow down before you and worship you first. Okay? So don't give me that shit anymore. Enemies my ass.
Honey, do you need a break?
No.
Okay.
I'm making a point. She gets it.
Okay.
Quiet time. What do the gods want you to know? What is going to return you back to peace? Quiet time. Quiet time, Crypto. It's okay. It's quiet time. The noise of the world. It's quiet time. It's finally time for baby Crypto to rest. It's quiet time. It's nappy time. Dream big, girl. How about that for verification, huh? All right. On to the next. Don't come in here with that stupid enemy shit ever again now. Enemy's my ass. If you fucking crush them like goddamn snails under your fucking boot. My ass. Enemies. They should be running from you. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And go tackle that boy, would you please? Giggle harder. You need to burn some of that energy off. Hello, DFX. Welcome in, first time chatter. Mally, brah, to the reading room. Brah to the reading room. Brah to the reading room. Thank you very much for the happy birthday, my friend. Okay. What card do you want to verify that with, Mal? Do you want my fairy deck, my god deck, or my sacred circle deck? Fairy, god, sacred circle. Yeah, it's my birthday. Tomorrow is my actual physical birthday. Today we're just celebrating because I have a party tomorrow, so not going to be here. Yep. But go ahead and pick your verification deck. Do you want the wing deck, the crown deck, or the shield and sword deck? Thank you very much. It's not a hard decision. It's one of three. Okay. I'm going to start shuffling this deck while you decide which one you want me to verify with. God, deck. All right, your numbers were... Well, I just chose. I hope I chose right because I didn't even look up. You said choose for you. I chose this one. Good? Yeah, I think you're happy with that. 1 and 3, which is 4. 4 shuffles, fourth card in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth card is your verification card. All right, and now your reading deck is 1 and it was 1 and 3, right? Okay, so get them in the right spot first. Nope, not yet. All right, here is your 1 shuffle. 1. And the 6th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 6th card is... All right, and here we go. All right, brah. And you wanted to know about the love thingy. And you want to know if someone is interested in you now. And the love speaking for you, right? So let me start with your goddess card. Akra, blossoming. You are getting started. You have patience with yourself and the process. And do not give up. You are just getting started. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and your process. And do not give up. So don't give up on that love because it's coming for you. The blossoming blessings are coming your way. You will find your girl around or significant other around flowers and some kind of nature-ish, flowerish, maybe a flower girl or some kind of a person who works in some kind of a place where they tend to a lot of plants kind of a thing. You will find that they will smell a lot like roses or flowers themselves. And kind of like when this love that is coming for you is someone who you've been predetermined to be with already. It was just, we had to get you into the spot where you were actually ready to receive it. We couldn't give it to you until we knew for sure that you were going to accept it. Because once you get it, the whole point will be to acknowledge it and understand why you deserved such a beautiful gift. You know? So now you are finding your unseen path forward. Cutting through the bullshit that has been stopping you from your own happiness. You've understood that you needed to get through something, that you had to start convincing yourself the same old lie you've been telling yourself, that you weren't worthy. Now that you've finally moved past that I'm not worthy, and you see the potential of both you making a plan to make this happen, going out there, testing the waters, meeting some people, interacting with people, and then also following that gut instinct, that moment when you look into someone's eyes and you just say, why not give this person a shot? And understanding the difference between dream and reality, finding a brave way forward. Accomplishing that everything that you have learned up to this point has been for a purpose. All of this great knowledge that you have gained has been all designed to help you find that love. Everything that you already decided you want in a partner is already there and ready and waiting for you. It's just that you just haven't found one another yet, because the universe is just one of those crazy mix-up of free will enough to where we have to get you in the right place at the right time. And when it happens, you will know it without a doubt. You will look in each other's eyes and almost go, it's you, kind of a moment. Maybe not with those words, but some part of you will know that this is the person you've been waiting for. You won't just think about it. You will grab that marble and you will hold that marble tight for the remainder of your days. And you guys will be a power couple, I'll tell you this. You want to talk about power couples? You want to affect change in this world? Watch you guys dig yourselves into something really, really you're passionate about, and watch that thing become more positive than it ever started to be. So when you do find your partner, remember to share those journeys with her, because sometimes you can be a bit of a stubborn asshole. Okay? Don't let yourself live in the past of the guilt of it all. You have been completely forgiven and forgotten of all your past transgressions. You no longer owe any karma to the universe or anything. You are now owed a big, fat, monkey-ass, goddamn gold brick of a check. You have been written the $1 billion I can write my own destiny trick. So what you want right now, you decide what you want your destiny and your fate and your purpose to look like. If you can decide that and believe in it, it will become what it is to be. You will manifest that shit into reality. So you even setting the timetable you want to set. I'm down to that serious about it. So now, once you move past that, you're no longer afraid of that future being taken away from you anymore, because you've already seen it happen. It can't be taken away from you. It's just waiting to happen. It's already happened for you. It just hasn't, the time hasn't come for the right gear to tick, the clock to start, you know? And we're almost to the starting point and we're ready to press our button. So click your button and let's get started. And again, I say to you this, you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and don't give up. There you go, my friend. That's your reading. And another thing about this person, they will make you feel more free-spirited than you've ever felt before. They will give you permission to play again. That will be one of the keys you know you found the person. That they will make you feel a sense of play again that you haven't felt in a very long time. So those are your keys. Okay? Now you'll just have to tell me tell me if it all works out somewhere in the end. We're about to have an ad break for all those people who aren't subscribers. So if you want to pay me some kind of love for all that I've done for you guys, go subscribe to your favorite subscriber. Even if it's not me, throw them that love this month in September. Okay? Please, if you want to use it for me, great. But gift it to my community. Gift it to those people who haven't had a chance yet to come here and find me. Come find that one person who really needs me and bring them here. All right, moving on to the next person or people in line. If there is anybody out there who will need me, we're still here for a while, guys. I plan to try to be here till at least 2 o'clock. Right now, I feel okay. I might take a bathroom break here. In fact, I'm going to go do that real quick. I'm going to play you some music, and I'm going to go take a bathroom break and give myself a refill, put some water on my face, spoon break, okay? I will be back in a little bit, guys. So I will see you guys in just about 15 minutes, okay? I will see you then, guys.
I see all that we could dream of.
Dun 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 Andora video diaro do die. Andoli aro de ya ye. Andoro diaro e uaro de. Andosi aro se do ho da do e do zanda di. Ando sa do di, ando sa da do i da do da di. journey has become one more battle to be. Looking for that looking for God, and I cannot feel my rage, and I fear for my life, because I cannot stand the pain. So I have my last plan. With my demon army by my side, and the innocent souls guiding the light, I will take my throne of gold and sit on the fiery throne. Listen to this song, I don't know right from wrong. I fear not any longer. Take my hand, I'm not afraid. I don't know right from wrong, and my journey has just begun. Now that my dark side has won, and the fire of my heart has become one with the rage and the pain inside my veins. Hear my cry, for I scream it even louder. Hold the world tight, for it may be the last light. Darkness has finally won, and the world has begun to end. Now I no longer feel sad and lonely, looking for God, because I have become one, and my power is now divine. But I only scare myself, for the fire is lit inside. No more battles to be won, no more souls you get to save. I take my last breath as I sing my own grave. Now the time is near, and no journey has come to the end. Let me now begin my walking fire, follow me thy name. This is my last race, with my demon army by my side, and the innocent souls guiding light. I will take my throne of gold and sit on the fiery throne. Listen to this song, I don't know right from wrong, fear not any longer. As the Spirit took now hold, I dance in the ether, I dance in the song, into the right woods I know, I belong. Open up the door to me, open up the door, show me how to be. I open up the door and I finally see stars align above my head, guiding me through the night. With every step I feel the pull, the magic of the light. In the shadows I find strength, in the silence I find peace. The universe within my grasp, my soul's sweet release. I am the wind, I am the rain, I am the earth, I am the flame. Open the door, in the dance of life I find my name. In the song of stars I stake my claim. Whispers came upon the tree as the moon rose to the sky. Sun came up behind the clouds as I became divine. On the wind so bold as the rain washed me clean. Now I feel free. The earth grounded me to bed as the Spirit took now hold. I dance in the ether, I dance in the song, into the right woods I know, yeah, I belong. Open up the door to me, open up the door, show me how to be. I open up the door and I finally see stars align above my head, guiding me through the night. With every step I feel the pull, the magic of the light. In the shadows I find strength, in the silence I find peace. The universe within my grasp, my soul's sweet release. I am the wind, I am the rain, I am the earth, I am the flame. Open the door, in the dance of life I find my name. In the song of stars I stake my claim. In the silence I find peace. The universe within.
What room? Once a canvas black and red, dreams painted boldly by my own hand. But tears they dried, cried no more. In freedom's embrace, my spirit soared. Here I stand, heart open and pure. No more reason to obscure. No more reason, my heart unveiled. No more shadows, no more veil. I am me in light revealed. No more reason, I am here. Life's dance, once perilous, now a chance. Embracing each step in the advance. Tomorrow's allure, now within sight. No longer wandering in the night. No more reason, heart open and pure. No more reason, no more confined. My path discovered, with peace aligned. All given, now I'm desired to fly. No more reason, truly alive. No more reason, fate embraced. In this moment, life's taste. With every breath, a vivid drive. No more reason, I've arrived. Behind the facade, the truth we bear. With newfound courage, I take the dare to step beyond the past catch. No more reason, free at last. No more fragments, no more fray. My soul's odyssey, clear as day. Inner divinity, now fully known. No more reason, I have grown. My life, once a canvas blank and grand, dreams painted boldly by my own hand. But tears they dry, cried.
All right, guys, I'm back. I had to eat something, so I'm kind of finishing my last two. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the reading room. D host to the reading room. Host to the reading room. So we're going to give everyone a chance to get back here once I see them in the room. I feel them back here. So we're going to just give it a couple more moments here. Oh, I'm finished swallowing and stuff. Oh. Thank you. All right, my friend. So here's how it works today, okay? We're still using my 5 paths for the tarot portion of it, so throw me your numbers and question for that. But you also get to pick one deck that verifies your reading today. I have my Sacred Circle deck, my Fairy deck, and my God deck. Whichever one you want to help verify your reading today, you can choose whichever one you want. If you want me to choose, I will, but I would prefer if you do more than me. Okay, whatever you want to do, please, it's the same way as it's normally worked with your numbers. 1 through 10, shuffle them out, 1 through 52, and just let me know what you would like to know today. Okay, we all got the Sacred Circle deck. That's the Shield deck. Okay, and throw me your numbers, please. One through 10, shuffle them out. 1 through 52, answer them out. All right, you have pitched 6 and 26. When I add those up together, we have 12, 13, 14. 14 is a 5, so we shuffle these 5 times with the 5th card in for your verification card. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And your 5th card for your verification is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th card is on top for the verification. Okay? And now for your actual tarot reading, your 6 shuffles. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now the 26th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and the 26th card is now on top. And did you want to ask your question today? Or did I? Let me go back and reread just to make sure I didn't miss it here. You want a love reading? Okay, that's what I was wondering what you wanted to know. All right, and here we go with your reading. All right. First, let's start with your verification card. You have the Wheel of the Year upright. So the Wheel of the Year is all about understanding that you're about to break free of the old cycle of not having the love that you want in your life. That you are finally embracing the Wheel of the Year, moving through all of that which the Wheel of the Year has to teach us. From planting our smallest seed to allowing that seed to grow, to cultivate what fruits come from that seed, to replant more seeds so that more abundance will come into your life. The Wheel of the Year is all about embracing your experiences that you are going through right now. When you are searching and looking for that love and trying to strive to find that perfect mate for you, that perfect person for you, the person has always been around you. It's just that you have yet to recognize that what you see as a friend is actually a lover. And what you have yet to reveal to yourself is that this beautiful soul has been waiting for you to wake up and see her. And I think that you know exactly who I'm talking about here. And with that, it's you breaking free of your preconceived notions of what you think are the difference between a friend and someone who could be your soulmate is. She's your twin flame. She's your soulmate. Quit questioning it and go ask the girl out on a real date for once. Because if you can break free of that image that you put out, that you think she is, once you see past it, you will see the real her. The new thing that you are waiting for is this death of this old conceived notion of what love looks like. So the dream girl is right there in front of you, my friend. You just have to open your eyes to see her. You have to stop seeing her as the same old thing. You've looked at her time and time again, even though she's always been there for you, always been appreciative of you, always been trying to look for your better interest, always tried to give you the best advice in love, always tried to be your best friend first. Never trying to give in to her thoughts and feelings and emotions because she's scared if she shares them with you, you'll run away screaming. Because you don't know how to move on from what a dream girl looks like and a real girl looks like. You have to let go of the dream, my friend, and accept that maybe the perfect one has been around you all along. And I think you know who I'm talking about because this is my one true love card. She's stubborn sometimes. She can be very in her own world. She doesn't like to navigate the seas of her own life sometimes. Sometimes she needs to be reminded to push through her issues rather than swim around her issues. That she is the kind of person who always strives to find more joy in her life. She wants to breathe again and breathe that surface of that ocean floor and come up and scream, "Thank God I'm alive." She's been looking for that spark, the same spark that you've been looking for, the same thing that you've been looking for, that pod, that family, that deeper well of information that you know is right around you. So now all you have left to do is extinguish all that which has no longer served you any purpose any longer. And you have to extinguish the old ideas of what it looks like to actually have love, true love. It's not because you have gotten through the gushy parts of it. It's because you've gotten through the worst of it and still held on to one another. Yeah, exactly. It's your overthinking, and that's what's getting you in the way of it. So if you stopped overthinking and put out those voices in your head, your one true love would be right around the corner with open arms waiting for you to say, "Please, let's go." And then your God card comes to tell you, you're already home. You're already on your way home. You're already almost there. You just haven't met the actual person yet because they haven't been around in your actual circle yet because it hasn't been the right time or place for that to happen because you had to finish healing yourself first. Now you can accept that love and honor that love for the remainder of your days, rather when you couldn't have done that even a year and a half ago. Because you are finally stopping the overthinking and trusting that God does want you to be happy. That He loves you. Yes. The second you look in her eyes and you stop pretending she's just your friend and you kiss that girl, okay, you come back to me and tell me I was wrong then, okay? Both, my friend. Both. Cake, eat it too. Just ask her out on a date already, would you please? All right. Moving on. That's what I got for you. Oh. All right, Ace. Let's go. Welcome to my reading room. Yeah. Drop the friend thing and ask the girl out on her a date. Yes, exactly. I hear wedding bells in your future already. Jesus Christ. This woman couldn't be more perfect for you if you tried. I hate when people don't listen. All right, Ace. Here's how it works here. I need you to throw me some numbers here. I ask you to put the future in your own hands by choosing some numbers. Please choose a number 1 through 10. That's how many times I will shuffle my custom-made homemade deck for you. After that, I will ask you to pick a second set of numbers 1 through 52. I am asking you to pick a secondary deck, either the crown deck, the wing deck, or the shielded deck for a secondary verification. Whenever you want, please ask your question and or whatever you would like to know today, and throw me your numbers and we'll get going on your reading, my friend. Welcome in, Sailor Dune. Yep, sure does. It's like me with my man blinders on. God, it took somebody else to point it out to me before I fucking got it. Jesus Christ, how dense was I? Don't answer that question. I said don't answer that question.
What?
How dense was I? Those 3 months.
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly. I was asking the one who knows. All right, Ace, whenever you're ready, throw me your numbers and your question, okay, my friend? Okay, what are your numbers? Which deck do you want me to verify? Gold deck, blue deck, or gray deck? Okay. All right. You got 4, 6. 6 and 6 is 6 and 7 is 13. 13 is 4, so 4 shuffles, fourth card in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and the fourth card is. And now for your 7 official shuffles, once I get these in the right spot for you. All right, we got the right spot for you. Here are your 7 official shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, too many, 6, and 7. No God cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, and the 42nd card is now on top. And you want to know about where you're at and where you're going, huh? And let me now read your God card here and what your message is for you gods and what you need to know. You got Akra, blossoming. You're just getting started. Have patience with yourself, the process, and do not give up. So let me say it again. You are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So as you can see, that part of the process that you are wanting, that quitting your job isn't going to solve anything. It's not going to solve that. You will constantly say to yourself for the rest of your life, I gave up. When it mattered the most, I gave up on myself. You're trying to show yourself what you are capable of, my friend, what you are capable of overcoming and pushing through, of challenging yourself with, because you are ready to do that, because you're ready to reach your full potential, because you have a place there. You've only been there a month. Now, if you're there in a year from now and still feel the same way, then walk away. But at least give it some time before you start deciding your own future yet, or decide a better future. Because maybe you have to understand that you have yet to take in the right information so you can reach that full potential. You've got to take in the positiveness of it. You've got to allow those emotions to come out, to address those concerns, to address those things that you haven't been shown how to do yet, to learn what those newfound knowledge you have to gain yet to have gain is, through experience, through learning. I don't care if it's at McDonald's or not. You can become an assistant manager and make $20,000 a year, my friend, at a McDonald's. But you have to be ambitious about it too, and know what you're capable of. It starts with McDonald's. Kamala Harris started out at a McDonald's. Don't tell me that you can't become whatever you want to become. This is just a springboard to that. So get a second job if you need more cash. One that gives into your dream part of it, that allows you to earn money and accomplish that goal and dream. Look at your world in a new, different way. Stop thinking about the unknown possibilities and the possibilities you have yet to create. Move that dark mirror out of your way and see that you've been looking at it the wrong way. The darkness is behind you, not in front of you, my friend. It's time to move the mirror so you can walk into the positivity of your life by picking up the right kinds of change, by experiencing things, by learning what McDonald's has to teach you for now until you can get to that more direct career path, because you're still figuring that all out, my friend, and you don't need to put more pressure on yourself than you need to. You will find your thing, and when you do, you will embrace that thing. And when you do, you will finally fight for it with every inch of your being. There will be nothing in this world that can stand in your way. You will overcome every last obstacle to get to this goal and dream, because you are ready to fight for a future you desperately want to have. So you are the one who's blossoming now, but you're only getting started. Give yourself some time. At least give yourself 2 more months before you decide anything. Okay? Give yourself at least 2 more months to see if things start to improve and get better. If at that time you still feel the same way, then it's okay to go get a new job. At least you can say you tried. But don't give up because you don't believe in yourself, my friend, because you're stronger than you think. Leaders start from the bottom of the bottom to the tippy top. The best leaders do. I started out as a driver or a grunt most of the times and worked my way up to assistant manager very fast because of my work ethic, my customer service ethic, the service ethic that I have lived in. And you have the same mentality, my friend. As long as you live up to your expectation and don't put more pressure on yourself than you need to, you have a team for a reason. Utilize your team. And ask for more responsibility if you want it. How do I become a shift manager? How do I become how do I learn to get more training? How do I take more hours? How do I do all of this stuff? Okay? That's your answer. No one said you couldn't work 2 jobs. And you can even have one of those be one from home. So when you're at home already at home anyway, you can be doing a pretty basic, customer service job, of just connecting people with the right people. You have the knack for that kind of stuff. Why not give into it? You're welcome. All right, Sailor, you're next. Okay. Which deck do you want me to verify? You want the butterfly deck to verify it. Gotcha. All right, and we have numbers are 8 and 12. That is 12, 8, 10. That's 2, so 2 shuffles. 1, 2, and the second number is 1 and 2. And here are your shuffles. Let me get these in the right spot for you. 8 and 2, 12. Talk about a love story, my friend. Hoofty, hoofty, hoofty. All right, here we go. Here are your 8 official shufflers, Sailor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. God cards are 3. Physical, mental, and spiritual. Advice for you. And the 12th card is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the 12th card is... Yeah, I love it when I love it, I love it, I love it. All right. All right, my friend. First and foremost, is it likely a romantic relationship to develop in this connection if we continue to see another this month? Hell fucking yes. Romantic partner. Hello. Yes. Oh my fucking God, yes. Do you need a bigger yes? Romantic partner is your fucking fairy card here. Okay, now, if that wasn't good enough for you, if you give into it, the moth turns into a butterfly very quickly for you in this person. Because they are the family that you called out to. Remember when you asked the universe to send you someone just like this? Remember when you pleaded with the universe to send you someone just like this? Remember when you were so desperate to have that love in your life about 1.5 years ago? That you were so desperate to have it that you called out with your whole soul for it? Congratulations, someone finally heard you. Look, They don't have to be the leader. They don't have to be the follower. They just want to be there and share your journey with you. Isn't that nice instead of the other bullshit you were putting up with? Wasn't that the example of everything you didn't want in a loving relationship? That last relationship? Aren't you happy you didn't choose that now? Are you ready to see the beautiful thing that's staring you right in front of your face? The best thing that could ever happen to you your entire life, staring you right in front of your face, telling you exactly everything you needed to know. Cherish every last moment you have with this woman. Every last moment you have. Because the best thing of your life just walked into your life, staring you right in front of the face, and I want you to hear this. It is good to be true. He will. Because when you tell him this, and you will, he will go, oh my fucking God, I can't believe this is what I heard from somebody else a long time ago, and you're verifying it for me right now. That's how real it's going to get, girl. Because you are about to see each other's truest reflections of one another. The good, the bad, the uglies, everything that's in between. You're about to see just how connected you truly two really are. You're about to finish each other's, so you're each other's soulmate. You're each other's twin flame. And you just met this person and you already inherently know all of this. Because you have yet to temper it into what it is meant to be. Because the great thing about epic love stories is they're epic. They are what you make them to be. You will make the right tools. Open, honest, communicative relationship. Someone who can actually believe in your own purpose and have their own purpose. Someone who will share the power of you as a couple. Someone who will love you equally in return. Finally accepting you for who you are. And you're questioning it? Do you want me? I wish I could smack you right now a little bit and go, duh, like this right on the forehead. Duh. Okay, you want further proof? Your God cards cometh. And God cards are the most extreme messages I can give anyone. And you're a first time chatter. And I normally warn people. You don't get no damn warning. Hard path. Mirror. Buds. It's time to be determined about what you want your path to look like. It's time for you to overcome those obstacles and which have stood in your way of what you said you want to be. It means believing in the miracle. It means believing in yourself. It means believing in the dream. It means believing that your destiny has already been written in the sands of time and you're just carving your way there. So that you can look in that mirror of life and no longer see the darkness of an abyss, but the unknown possibilities of what you've willed, what you've manifested to be so. You understand that you've made this happen. You manifested this all to happen. You moved out of the darkness into the light to reach your full potential. To reach your full life, the reason you are here, to find that self-love, but a shared love as well. Not just that self-love, but that shared love. And that shared love will become the most powerful thing that you and your partner will someday have. And it will be in going into your business, it will go into your relationship, it will even go into your children someday. And if that all scares you, then I suggest you run right now. Because you're in for the wildest ride of your lifetime, man. It's going to be the best roller coaster you've ever been on. But you have to start to believe it too. It's not just me saying it. You have to start to believe that's true. So the second you do that is the second your future becomes set in stone. So the second you say it is meant to be, it so shall be. And talk to your partner about this and tell him your worries and thoughts. You're already doing it. By simply believing in it is all that they're asking you to do. Believing in it. Believing in it so much that you actually manifest it to come true. By trusting it. By talking to your partner even though you just met and explaining all of this to her and what your thoughts and fears of it all. That you're so scared that you could actually be the one. that you are scared that if you let he could be the one. And once he knows you choose him, everything else falls away. Everything. He's waiting for someone to choose him. Like my wife chose me. She had to stalk me for 3 months before I took off the man blinders long enough to see she was a beautiful woman there standing there flirting with me. We're dumb people sometimes, young lady. Dumb people. You sometimes got to throw every feminine stuff you got. And that's being nice to my own gender. Romantic partner, the cherish card, all of it. Everything says yeah. I couldn't say it any better. Well, you're welcome. Now, the only thing left to do is to let it happen and to express this to the person who you say you care about. As long as you can be open and honest with that conversation and tell them your fears and anxieties along with what you hoped and dreams for, as long as he can understand that, and as long as you get that equal back in return feeling that you will most likely get, once you see that it's a possibility, I don't think there's anything that can hold you guys back, especially when you grab that boy and you kiss him really hard. And you say, I'm going to love you to the end of my life. You okay with that? That's what it means to live a life of purpose, young lady. I gotta go say boo to someone real quick. You're very welcome. That's what I'm here to do, see, my person. That's my purpose. This is what I do. Hello, Pookie. How is my favorite Twitch daughter doing today? Yep. And that's where that's who I just went to go say hi to, actually. That's who I just went to go say hi to, was Lyra. Yeah, funny, huh? I'm alive. Well, she's in the middle of doing some readings right now, so I'm going to let her get back to her job. So, yeah, I love her so much. She's such a sweet young tarot reader. She's going to be awesome. She's even going to be even more awesome somewhere in the future. She's just getting started. She's just getting started. So, in fact, I got to shout her out right now. How about that? Ooh, guess who's getting shouted out? Guess who's getting shouted out? Go follow this young lady. You think I'm good? Who? This girl's good. You know, I really wanted to do this till noon, till 2, guys. But I just got out of the hospital, and I'm starting to feel a little bit icky. And I want to spend a little bit of time with some other people I really want to say hi to. So I think I've done as much work as I can do for today. And I'm feeling a lot better. I'm recovering. I just want to go keep getting better because I want to go enjoy my birthday party tomorrow. So I'm going to get out of here, guys, by going to say hi to Lyra. And so we're going to go give her a raid. She's my birthday raid. So if everyone wants to do me the brilliance of saying hello to her for me as we're going to go out there and give her a lot of love, because I just want to go say hi to my Twitch daughter. So we're going to get out of here, guys, and I love you all with my heart. I'm going to play my song, my last final song that I made for right now, called My Destiny, on the way out. Listen to as much of it as you can before I raid out. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys on Monday, okay? Won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you Monday, normal time. See you then, guys. Bye.
I saw rainbows and in my heart, but I never knew I was to be. It was my destiny. Cradled by the willow's hand, and all that I heard was it'll be okay now. I will now. I believe in the dream. I believe I will succeed if I only believe in my destiny. In my destiny. Bullied by friends, even most love in the end, but it was never meant to be.